Konnichiwa. Welcome to Campanas Japanese. I'm May. In this video, I'm gonna talk about Hiragana. Campanas Japanese. So, what is Hiragana? Hiragana is a set of phonetic characters, meaning one Hiragana character corresponds with one Japanese sound, with few exceptions. For example, one of the Hiragana characters, this is pronounced ra. There's no other character to represent this sound. Other than vowels, almost all the Japanese sounds are made up of one consonant followed by one vowel. In Hiragana, there are basic 46 characters. Based on these 46 characters, there are additional 62 characters to represent different sounds. Wait, what? 46 plus 62 is equal to... Are we going to learn whopping 108 characters in only Hiragana? Nah, don't worry about it. Once again, these additional 62 characters are based on the basic 46 characters. Let's take a look. First, these 20 characters. These are characters in these columns with two small dashes. Basically, if you add two small dashes to these basic characters, they become voiced consonants. For example, this character is pronounced ka, and the K sound is an unvoiced consonant. But if you add two small dashes, it becomes G sound, a voiced consonant. Second, these 5 characters. These are characters in this column with a small circle. When you add the small circle to these characters, the H sound becomes P sound. Third, these 36 characters. These are characters in this row combined with small ya, yu, yo. And finally, this character, a small tsu. This is a smaller version of this character. So, once you master the basic 46 characters, it's gonna be super easy to memorize the additional characters. I mean, character-wise. The more important thing is whether you can associate each sound with the corresponding character. There are 4 different scripts in the Japanese writing system. We have Hiragana, Katakana, Kanji, and Romaji. Each of those scripts has its own specific function. We use Hiragana mainly for function words, the grammatical parts of sentences. For example, this sentence. This sentence is made up of kanji and hiragana. Wa is a particle and desu is an auxiliary verb. Both of them show the grammatical relationship within this sentence. On the other hand, Both of these kanji words are nouns carrying actual meanings. These are called content words. Also, as I mentioned earlier, hiragana is a set of phonetic characters. So hiragana works as a kind of phonetic symbol. In Japanese, this is called furigana. So once you master hiragana and start learning kanji, hiragana comes really handy because hiragana works as a reading aid. Very nice. So, how do you go about learning hiragana? I think it's best you study both hiragana and pronunciation at the same time. I've said it so many times before, but hiragana is a set of phonetic characters. So it's important for you to be able to associate sounds with hiragana characters. Alright, did you get the picture? If you have any questions, leave me a comment. And if you like this video, please make sure to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one. じゃあねー。